Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Nicole Brady with the latest from Denver 7. Today, Woodland Park Police near Colorado Springs will update us on the search for this missing mother. 29-year-old Kelsey Barrett has not been seen since Thanksgiving morning when she was spotted at a Safeway near her home. Police are taking the search nationwide. They say her cell phone was last pinged 700 miles away in a rural part of southern Idaho. Her family says the only thing missing from her house is her purse.
She's grounded and responsible. She has a 1-year-old child. She wouldn't just leave her.
At some point, we're going to have answers, and we pray that Kelsey will come home safely.
Woodland Park Police haven't hinted at what might come out of today's press conference, but we do know the FBI is involved. The Denver Art Museum will still be open Monday despite someone going in and vandalizing a 300-piece exhibit. This is a look at the Stampede Animals in Art exhibit from a YouTube video the museum put out. It includes pieces from artist Georgia O'Keeffe. Police tell us they arrested someone for vandalism yesterday afternoon. The museum has not yet said how much damage was done. It's Green Monday, one of the busiest online shopping days before Christmas. This holiday season, people are expected to spend more than $80 billion online. That's just the first step, though. You need to watch out for porch pirates trying to nab your packages as they arrive. It turns out 26 million Americans are porch pirate victims every year. That's about 8% of the population. There are some ways to make sure this doesn't happen to you. We've told you how Amazon will deliver your package right to the trunk of your car if you're a Prime member. Also, now more stores are offering curbside pickup for online orders. Now, if someone does steal your package and you catch them on camera, we want to shame them on air. Send the video to contact7@thedenverchannel.com and we'll add them to our Porch Pirate Hall of Shame. Make sure you also file a police report. A new economic forecast released today shows our Colorado will continue to grow in 2019. One area where the growth will be apparent is in construction.
We have seen really an underbuilding for quite a long period of time as part of what has led to such high appreciation in home prices in the Denver metro area. Supply is certainly not keeping up with demand. We certainly see time on the market, indicators like time on the market showing that very tight housing market.
In terms of the jobs market, the forecast from the Leeds Business Research Division at the University of Colorado Boulder is more growth in retail, tourism, and high-tech jobs in the coming year. Overall employment will increase as well, but employers might have a hard time finding qualified workers to fill positions because we already have a low unemployment rate. If you've filled up your gas tank lately, you know prices are trending down. Right now, the average price of unleaded in Denver is $2.48. That's down about 30 cents since last month. It's also about the same price we were spending this time last year. For those of you who skipped the car altogether, Denver is now looking to change the rules for electric scooters. Right now, Denver requires the scooters to be driven on the sidewalks, but scooter companies say it's best to ride them in bike lanes. The proposed change up for review would allow scooters in bike lanes when bike lanes are available, but if not, riders would be able to go on streets as long as the streets have a speed limit of 30 miles per hour or under that. Sidewalks would only be okay as a last resort. Colorado, we all know, is a renowned place for ski resorts. This morning, USA Today has ranked one Colorado resort the nation's best. Cue the drum roll here. Winter Park has been named the top ski resort in the nation by USA Today. It wasn't the only Colorado resort to make the list. Copper Mountain came in at number 5 and Telluride came in at number 10. If you plan to head out to Eldora to ski this weekend, you may want to carpool. The ski resort has decided to start charging $20 for parking on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But parking will still be free as long as you have at least 3 people in your car.
We hope it doesn't turn people away. We hope it convinces people to carpool, ride share, arrive with 3 or more. Be creative, find ways to avoid that fee. We hope we don't collect a single parking fee.
Eldora says it had no choice because of the demand for parking. On the Thanksgiving weekend alone, the resort had to turn away more than 200 cars. Well, since we're talking about snow, some adorable video you just have to see today. The police department in Rapid City, South Dakota shared video of their police dog, Jerry, learning to walk in new snow boots. The boots should help protect his paws from the ice and salt in the streets. But just like with our boots, it takes a little time to really adjust and get the right feel for them, right, Katie? Katie's here. First alert today, no real snow in the forecast today.
No. Good Monday morning, everyone. In terms of what our weather is looking like across Colorado, it is going to be dry, mainly clear. Some high clouds moving in from the western slope from west to east as we go throughout the day today, but we're not looking at really cold conditions across town. By 10 o'clock, we'll be at 38 degrees. Low 50s into lunchtime, mostly sunny skies. Clouds will increase across the metro through tonight, but our temperature is about 10 degrees above normal. Littleton Highlands Ranch, 57 degrees by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Lakewood and Westminster, upper 50s as well. Tonight in Denver, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies with a low of 27. For tomorrow, a high of 52. So it'll stay pretty mild into Tuesday, a little more cloud coverage, and then by Wednesday, slightly cooler. A little more mountain snow possible into Wednesday, but it'll be late Wednesday night, Thursday morning that we have the chance of seeing a few light flurries across town. Temperatures, though, throughout the day will rise to the low 40s, and it's looking pretty nice and mild as well Friday into this next weekend.
All right, thanks, Katie. Broncos head coach Vance Joseph is back under the microscope this morning. It seems more likely than not that the Broncos will miss out on the playoffs for a third straight season after an ugly loss to the San Francisco 49ers. Broncos insider Troy Rank says it was the worst first half of football for the Broncos under Coach Joseph. Down 20-0 heading into the half, the Broncos couldn't catch up. They lost 20-14 to a team with a 2-10 record. Quarterback Case Keenum says the team felt good going in.
We didn't feel flat, early. I didn't feel like, we were, walking around. I felt like everybody had the right focus, had the right intensity. Knew it was at stake, but I don't know what it is. We got to go out and slap ourselves in the face or something.
So here's the bottom line for the Broncos. The best they can finish is 9-7 with 3 wins to finish off the year. Even then, making the playoffs is a slim chance given tiebreakers for the wild card. The Broncos will take on the Cleveland Browns at home on Saturday. How much time do your kids spend in front of a screen? We're talking everything from phones, tablets, TVs, video games. A new study from the National Institute of Health suggests screens and video games are physically changing the brains of our children. Some programmers admit their apps are designed to get kids hooked, something many of you parents probably already felt was true.
So it's a never-ending battle. He loves video games. He would play all day, every day if I would let him.
Monday night at 10, we're going 360 on screen time and kids. You can join the conversation right now. We've posted the question on our Denver 7 Facebook page. How much time do you think kids should spend on a screen each day? We're already getting some responses to this, including from Adrian, who says if she answers, she's sure to get mommy shamed. And Chad also writes, insert answer that is immediately criticized. So we understand parents are sensitive about this issue, and we've all dealt with it. So instead of criticizing, we want to just talk about this. Our goal is to share multiple perspectives so you can decide what's best for you and your family. And we want to say a big thank you to all the Denver 7 viewers who gave so generously during our toy drive on Friday. Final numbers show we collected more than 1,800 toys and $700 in cash. 3 great nonprofits will help distribute all those donations to the kids. Kenzie's Causes, A Precious Child, and Denver Santa Claus Shop. Thank you again for coming out. It was fun. This has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thanks for joining us. Check back here later for another update and download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Nicole Brady.